Welcome back, everybody, to this year's Hatching Tide Festival in Final Fantasy XIV online with Clear Oceans. We are just doing this event quest. This is my event character. We should probably pop her into something nicer. There we go. That looks a bit prettier. Maybe this one. Yeah, no, let's stick with this one. Quit while we're ahead, shall we? Let's talk to Jilly. Exceeding Expectations. Jilly Aleapo is patiently waiting to see the parasol prototype. This quest is available for a limited time only, so remember with these quests you must be level 15 in order to start them. You must start them between the 9th and the 25th of April 2025. If you haven't finished your quest by the end of April 25th when the festival ends, then you will need to abandon the quest because it won't be able to be picked up again afterwards. If you are just starting out and you've got a brand new character and want to start, this quest is set in New Gridania. You don't have to start your character in New Gridania. You can start it in Lominsa or in Ul'dah. All you have to do is follow the main story quest through all the way until you reach, I'll get there in a minute, until you reach the envoy quest. You complete the envoy quest, you'll have access to your air transport, and you will be able to travel to New Gridania. Once you get there, unlock the Makedo Amphitheater Ethernet shard to make it easy to travel, or just run up to the amphitheater and you can start the quest there. This is the second quest in a series of quests, and I don't know how many there are, so let's see how we go. This is Eggceeding Expectations. We're going to accept that quest and let Jilly have a quick chat with us. Nanota will surely be along any moment now. Prophetic words, but she does dream true dreams. Sorry to keep you both waiting. Allow me to present you with the very first Archon Egg Parasol. That's so pretty. Wow. What a fine example of ingenuity. It's magnificent. I'm so glad you approve. With your blessing, I'll begin producing more to distribute. Wow, that is so nice. A little chocobo on top. Someone had a lot of fun designing these. In the meantime, we find ourselves at a loose end. But we cannot let Nanota outstrip us in Hatching Tide's spirit. There must be more we can do. Let's show off your parasol to the townsfolk. But of course, we ought to promote our newest addition to the festivities. If we tell even a few Gridanians that these gorgeous accoutrements will be available to those who celebrate with us, word will spread of its own accord. With that in mind, I shall keep mine unfurled and on display. You use your adventurer's instincts to identify those in need of egg-themed accessories. My adventurer's instincts? Do you see what I normally run around in? I did not say that out loud. Right. Oh, wait, I need to speak with Jilly? Speak with Jilly and have her accompany you. The market is always busy. Let's look for potential celebrants there. Jilly is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. I think this means I can't go zippity-doo-dahing away on my own through the Ethernet. You can leave Jilly behind by entering a different area or by speaking with her when selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have Jilly accompany you again, return and speak with her at the original location. So if you do manage to lose Jilly, come back here. While you are accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way which offer additional topics of discussion. So we definitely don't want to use the Ethernet then, maybe? I think so. We'll try not using it. We'll see how we go. Enter the glowing area and speak with your quest companions to initiate these bonus conversations. Enjoy exploring your surroundings together. Alright, this is not a speed quest then. Let's go. So where were we going? We were going to... Okay, we're going to go up to the thingammy. I could be wrong. Like, you know what? Why don't we test it out? Can we use the If I grab the Ethernet shard, will I have to go back and get her? Let's check it out. Well, no. Okay. So we know we can do that. Let's just zippity-doo back to Makedo's because I want to see if we miss anything by doing that. All right. All right, let's take a leisurely stroll. It's just... It's not... Yes, not even through the tunnel. Oh, well, it's kind of through a tunnel. Let's go this way. So there's the bower up there. We've really got no excuse for just zipping along. We can just grab things. So why don't we keep an eye out for these quest circles just in case. I have a feeling that we'll just find them up in the area that she wants to visit, but I'm not sure. Haven't done this before, so it's worth checking it out. I like all the decorations up. You always know when there's a festival on. It doesn't matter what city you're in. They will have decorations around, and you kind of know to go to the celebration area to see. So we might have, once we finish here, we might have a quick look at what's on in Ul'dah and Limsa, and just see what they are. Oh well, that's very hard to miss, isn't it? Yes. So the answer is we could have used the teleportation from the Etherites, and we wouldn't have missed anything. There you go. Now you know for sure. Oh, little speech bubble. Here we go. What will you do? Well, let's discuss the decorative baskets that we can see. We dreamers are responsible for all the decorations you see throughout the city. Take that basket over there, for instance. I came up with the idea. Ah, there it is. I came up with the idea, and Nanotta worked her magic to create the final product. Alright, what else can we talk to Jilly about? Speak with Jilly. When I think back to the very first hatching tide, it's a marvel just how popular the occasion has become. I've so many people to thank for their efforts, yourself included. Alright, now is that done? No, there's no celebrant in this circle. Alright, we may have to come back to there. Let's go. Alright, let's talk to the egg appreciator. I say, madam, you must tell me where I might acquire a resplendent parasol like unto your own. At our hatching tide event, of course. How about it? Will you join us at the amphitheatre? I'd be delighted. As a true connoisseur of eggs, both decorative and edible, I attend annually in hopes of glimpsing ovoid perfection, and this parasol surpasses my every imagining. Such elegance, such egginess. Aha. I know, I'm wondering what we missed down there. That's okay. Let's go this way. To the egg appraiser. Madam. Why, that parasol is an absolute delight. It's not often you see that level of craftsmanship paired with such decorative flair. This might be the finest egg-inspired apparel I've ever seen. Might I ask who is responsible for this masterpiece? Well, certainly, Jilly Aliapo over there. The Leatherworkers Guild, the Carpenters Guild, Black Rabbit Traders, and our Dreamers all had their parts to play, and if you join us in celebrating Hatching Tide, you can receive one just like it. I should have known that the Guild's artisans were involved. If it means getting my hands on a parasol, I'd be more than happy to take part in the festivities. Well, come on, Jilly, let's go find the next person to impress. That parasol, I am hoping, well, it's leather, so it may have some waterproof ness about it. Let's check in with our egg enthusiast here. Heavens above! Is that adorable parasol fashioned after an Archon egg? Exquisite, isn't it? If you join us at the amphitheatre, you will receive one just like it. For years I've searched for a parasol as daring as an egg, as darling as an egg. getting sunburned and soaked by turns, and you offer me one free of charge? 'Tis a hatching-tide miracle. I expect those three will tell all and sundry about our parasols. Our work here is done. Accompany Jilly to the market entrance. Oh, wait. Yes. Aha, so that was like the thing to do at the end, I see. Let's go. Oh, whoa. Oh, this is a bigger one. Rightio. And speak with Jilly, yep. Oh, look at this. Decorations. Well, that went rather swimmingly. You clearly have an eye for egg connoisseurs. Well, it was kind of obvious. I shall go and see how many attendees are gathered at the amphitheatre. Feel free to join us when you have a moment. I really like how these quests are set up to let you go and do other things in between parts of them. I'm trying to run it just as one person, so we need to just toddle off. They are still crafting. Cooking, not a bad thing to be doing. That is awesome. Maybe they're doing lev quests for the dudes. I know, take a breath, find your words. The Grand Company or a lev met. There we are. I know. Let's head into the amphitheatre. I know we're doing this in the rain. It's such a wet day. But it's a good day to go touring decorations. Look, Clea, isn't the sight of those parasols simply marvellous? Oh wow, so bright too on a rainy day. Aren't they happy? Eggs held aloft, just as in my dream. Hooray! We did it, Jilly! We certainly did. Shall we officially declare this hatching tide a success? Let's do it. Hold that thought. You've yet to see the half of it. Ooh, who's this? Macenta! I'm not quite sure I follow. Quite a few of my customers asked about your parasols, more than can comfortably gather here, in fact. Nevertheless, I took the liberty of handing out stock to those who came inquiring. With how many left my store with a smile on their face and a parasol in hand, the whole city is awash with floating eggs. That's incredible! To think the parasols are bringing joy even beyond our celebration. Wait, Jilly, they're one and the same, aren't they? The celebration has spread across the city, borne by a great mass of floating eggs. You're right. I was intent on gathering people here, but the eggs in my dream were far too numerous to contain in one place. They were always meant to be seen far and wide. That our original plans met with misfortune was a blessing in disguise, for we've touched the hearts of more people than I dare to imagine. There's no doubt in my mind this will go down as a hatching tide to remember. Black Rabbit traders shall continue distributing parasols to those who ask. They may be free of charge, but they're drawing business in spades. Nanota told me how to assemble them so I can prepare as many as necessary. Ah, truly, where would we be without your ingenuity, Nanota? I couldn't have done it without our able adventurer. Oh, that reminds me, I have something for you, Clea. That's the very second parasol I ever made. After Jilly's, of course, I thought it fitting that you receive it. What about you? With eggs aloft across the city, all that's left is to enjoy the festivities. Your work may have finished, Clear, but the hatching tide most certainly hasn't. Whoa. Oh, we have our own Archon egg parasol. I've just got to work out how to equip it. I did work it out once, so no doubt I can do it again. Give me a minute. Achievement unlocked. Problem parasolved. Very good. All right, to find your parasol, grab your inventory. I have mine expanded in the settings, so it looks a bit like this. Your parasol will be wherever you've told the inventory to put new stuff. So, the Archon Egg Parasol. We can use it. This is a little blurb on how to use fashion accessories. Let's have a look. Fashion accessories. You've gained access to a fashion accessory. To use it, first select Fashion Accessories under Character from the main menu. The actions to equip the accessories can be used directly from this menu or registered to your hotbar. After equipping fashion accessories, they can be removed by pressing the action again, or by selecting Put Away from the hotbar. Though who would want to stop flaunting such stylish accoutrements? Fashion accessories may be equipped and removed as many times as you wish. Alrighty, so I guess we go down to here in the bottom right hand corner. Sorry, I'm a little dyslexic today. You click on character. Go down your list until you find, there it is, fashion accessories. And there's your umbrella. We can grab our umbrella and drag it to a hotbar. I'll probably have to take it off eventually. I thought I had 2 bars down here. Clearly, I need to fix that. We'll do that later. All right, there's our parasol. So, you know what? I might stick it over the, because I'm a healer. Well, okay, when I'm DPS, I'll miss that, but we'll fix it. Okay, there we go. So what they say, to equip it, you just click it. There you go. Wow. That looks kind of cute, doesn't it? I'm really excited by that. Let's now, like I said, in every city they have a main area where there are celebrations, and that's the area that they decorate. So why don't we take a little toddle? Oh, it's raining. I probably need an umbrella more than a parasol, but these things are leather, so I'm going to assume. Let's go to the airship landing. Save a little bit of cash traveling. I'm going to assume. Wow. Yeah, that looks really cool. All right. Go to the ticketer. Purchase passage to Ul'dah for 120 gills. It would cost us about 300 and something or 600 and something, depending on where we're going. So the airship is actually a much cheaper way to travel. Here we are. We've made it. Hi, Anjuj. Anzuai. Right. I can't speak. Well, let's go this way. I probably don't need to wear the parasol inside. We're going to go down to the Ruby Road Exchange because that is the area where I expect to find all of the decorations. Yeah, here we go. We'll start with the elevator. Let's have a look at these. I love the work they put into these celebrations. So we've got this, just the lift, and then we head into the main plaza. Don't trip, okay? That's all I can say. And being Australian, I keep wondering how they'd go as a football, which is not European football, more like American football. Oh my, look at this. Let's just wend our way in here without tripping on any of them. There we go. We can maybe pose clear in front of that. What do you reckon? So in each area, I need her to go this way. There we go. In each area, they've got like decorations for the festival. If we can zoom out a little bit, you'll see you lose some definition with her, but that's fine. That's pretty. Alrighty. It does help if I'm pressing on the right mouse button. There we are. All right, so this is one space that you see, that you'll see the decorations. in the city and the city of Ul'dah. I think they sometimes have decorations inside as well in this big central area. So we'll go have a look and check. Yeah, look at this. You go check these out. So this is the central plaza. I'll just grab up your map for you. It's this central area, Gold Court. I know, I love looking at these things. And again, we've got another Easter egg tier. You're gonna go stand in there, hopefully not fall on anything. Is that like a fountain or is that just a... I really love it. Alrighty, and now we're gonna just find ourselves a little Ethernet shard. Probably not down there because I have to go right through the guild. Ah, that looks promising. So I'm looking at the signs above the archways. Okay, so this will take us down to the Miners Guild and the Goldsmithing Guild. But we're going to head this way. Because outside the Goldsmithing Guild is this. And you have a look, each Ethernet shard, there's like a couple of little decorations. So take your time with the festival and enjoy some of the decorations. We're going to go back to the airship landing. Because if I wanted to teleport to Limsa, to give you an idea of why I'm doing this, okay, hang on. Okay, so my return stone is set to New Gridania. That makes it easy to get home for free. But if we teleport to Limsa, it's going to cost us 319. If we teleport to New Gridania, it's going to cost us 359. If we use the airship to get to either of those destinations, it's only going to cost us about 120. So if you are a new player and you don't have a lot of gold, use the airships. And you can unlock traveling to the airship level by unlocking all of the Ethernet shards in the city that you're in. And that will unlock the airship and a couple of the entrances to other areas in the zone. Alrighty, let's purchase passage to Limsa Lominsa. 120 gil, nice standard fee, easily affordable unless you've forgotten to do main story quests and don't have any gold. Never happened to me, honest. Let's go and go to Blandmas, our lift attendant. We're going to actually... I'm trying to remember if I want to go on to the upper floor or the lower floor. Let me just pop out of that and just check. Let's have a look at the lower decks. There we go. Okay, it's the lower... Actually, it's the lower deck that has the Ethernet shard, and it's the upper deck that has the decoration area. All right, I got this. Now, I've forgotten... I've forgotten... Oh, unlock quests. They came from the deep and Highway Robert. We're going to have to check those out, but not with this character. Rightio. Clea does my events because she's always not... Well, she's not in the middle of something, and so I try and level her up outside of... Like, off screen, so that when we do the events, she can just focus on those. So you'll see her floating around. Alrighty. So we want to travel to here. I'm just trying to remember whether that's Bulwark Hall. You know what? Oh no, there we go. The Drowning Wench. That's where we want to go. Rightio, now we know where our destination is. Maps are useful. They tell you where you are, so you can work out where to go. Unlike people who will tell you where to go, but not necessarily tell you how to get there. Let's go. Right, out the door. Let me just make sure we're going out the right door. Where am I? We are not going out the right door. I need to turn myself around. There we are. I know. I like it. Let's So this is... if you're in Limsa Lominsa, you can get to this area by going to this Ethernet shard for the Aft Castle. This is also where you'll find your Grand Company if you're a member of the Maelstrom. There we go. Just zoom out a little bit. So this is these are the decorations in Limsa. With the little baskets. And oh, that's not bad. Why don't we see if we can pose clear there? There we are. Up onto here. I've got to remember. There we are. Right. There we go, guys. So that's the decorations in the 3 cities. Those are the 2 quests we have for this year's Hatching Tide. Have a wonderful event. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe. If there's anything you'd like to see clear cover, please let me know. And if I can, I'll see if I can accommodate you. But on that note, I am going to leave you. Have a really great week out there and take care.